Hello, guys. Hi, Sarinha. Oh, don't worry. That's okay. Don't worry, Jonathan. That's all right. No problem. That's okay. So, how was your weekend? Everything fine? Yes. Is it cold in Campo Grande today, guys? Here now it's a little sunny, but it's cold. Yeah, and it's windy too. The weather has changed. Yeah. Okay. Sarinha, good to see you. Oh, you're still connecting your audio. So, guys, today we are starting our review. Okay. Have you done your homework? Yeah, don't forget to update your online practice. Okay, guys, it's really important, especially this lesson, Unit 12. Yeah, reported speech. That's tricky. So we are going to start reviewing units 10 to 12 today, and we are going to start by moving to the book. That's page 82. Okay, guys. I even have to put this page there. Let me just go here and start updating this here. That I forgot. Just a second. This is page 82, and this is page 83. Okie dokie. And let me save. All right. Setting is still trying to connect the audio. Yeah. When we have bad weather conditions, it's really hard to have good connection. The internet is the first one to go down. So if you have your books, guys, open your books to page 82. Okay, let's check it out. All right, let me share that with you. Hi, Nayara. Good morning. Good to see you. Welcome. Welcome to our last review. I mean, the review of our last unit, not our last review. It's just the review of our last unit. Okay, so let's do this. So first of all, guys, let's take a look at the picture and see what's going on here. What are they doing here? Can you tell me? Look at this girl. Where is she? What place is this? Can you see that? Look at this place. Is it familiar? Yes, it looks like Rio, doesn't it? Uh-huh. So apparently she lives in Rio. And this guy here, does he live in Rio too? No. Look at his t-shirt. Where does he live? Apparently, he's from Canada. Yes, very good. Yes, and they're talking online. Uh-huh, very nice. So, probably they are friends or They are just online friends, we don't know. And they're just having a conversation online. And he is from Canada, she's from Rio, and they are just having a chat online. Or nowadays it's so common, isn't it, guys, to talk to people online and via video, Zoom. Yeah, we just connect to Zoom and we can talk to anybody we want. Okay, so it's really simple, isn't it? It's very easy. So what are we supposed to do here? First of all, their names are Alan and Maria. Okay, so let me just zoom in. Whoa, sorry guys. I'm trying to move the page here. I had a problem. So you can see better. Can you see better now, guys? Yes? So what are you going to do? You're going to read their dialogue, and as you see the numbers here, you're going to choose the best option, okay, to complete the sentences. All right. So you have from numbers 1 until number 5. So it's not difficult. All right, guys. So let's do the first one together. Okay. Alan says, I just read a cool article in the newspaper. They asked 1,000 people who admired the most. So which one do you think is best? If here we have a reporting verb, they asked 1,000 people who admired the most. So then it means that here in the second clause or in the second sentence, I can't use an auxiliary. So here I have to use this option, okay? Who they admired the most, because here I already have a reporting verb. So they asked, okay? I'm using this reporting verb. So this is an example of reported speech. All right, people. Okay. So now go ahead, do the others, and then we correct. Does everybody have the book? Yes. Jonatas, Nayara, Sarinha. Okay, so you do that, and while you are doing, I will get the audio for us to check the answers, okay? So I'll give you, let me see here. Okay, Jonathan, no problem. 3 minutes, okay? I'll give you 3 minutes to do that. Okay, guys, have you finished? Hi, Shayani. Good morning. Hey, good to see you. How nice. That's really good. That's really nice to see you. Welcome. So let's correct the answers. This is page 82, okay? So I'll play the audio for you to correct. Okay, guys. This is review units 10 to 12, okay? Review day 1. So let's check it out. I will play the audio for you and you listen. Sorry, guys. Let's go. Wow. Sorry, my throat. So let me just play the audio here first.
Page 82. Listen and check your answers. Then practice the conversation with a partner.
I just read a cool article in the newspaper. They asked 1,000 people who they admired the most.
Yeah, I saw something about that online. Most people said it was a family member, right?
Right. If they had asked me the question, I would have said that too.
Really? Which family member?
My grandfather, probably. He didn't finish high school, but he learned 5 languages.
He must have been really smart.
Yeah. If I'd been born with his brains, I might not have done so poorly in Spanish.
But you're not dumb. You just might have had a bad teacher.
I guess so. So who do you admire the most?
Well, my mom always encouraged me. She said I could do anything in life.
So she's the one you admire the most?
Well, no. Actually, I'd choose the people who started the internet. It's an amazing creation.
Yeah, and all of our gadgets depend on it.
Also, you and I wouldn't have become friends if they hadn't invented the internet.
All right. So, did you get all the answers correct? So, let's review them. Let's say. So, number 2. What is the right answer? Right. If they had asked me the question, I would have said that too. Okay. This is the third conditional. Okay, good. All right. Now let's see number 3. Maria, because he's talking about his grandfather. Okay. When he says, my grandfather, probably, he didn't finish high school, but he learned 5 languages. So then Maria says, oh, he must have been really smart. So making deductions in the past, right? He must have been really smart. Okay, good. Then number 4. So Alan asks Maria, so who do you admire the most? And then she says, well, my mom always encouraged me. She said I could do anything in my life. So, okay, all right. And then Alan thinks, oh, so she's the one you admire the most. Then she says, well, no, actually, I'd choose the people who started the internet. It's an amazing creation. Yeah, and all of our gadgets depend on it. Also, you and I wouldn't have become friends if they hadn't invented the internet. Of course, because they are using the internet to get in touch. Okay, so, all right. Okie dokie. Right, people? So now we have all the answers. Okay, people. So here on this page, we have examples of topics that we saw in units 10, 11, and 12. Okay? All right. Do you have any questions? No? So let me just play one more time for you to follow. Okay? Good. Let me play once again.
Review Units 10 to 12. Page 82. Listen and check your answers. Then practice the conversation with a partner.
I just read a cool article in the newspaper. They asked 1,000 people who they admired the most.
Yeah, I saw something about that online. Most people said it was a family member, right?
Right. If they had asked me the question, I would have said that too.
Really? Which family member?
My grandfather, probably. He didn't finish high school, but he learned 5 languages.
He must have been really smart.
Yeah. If I'd been born with his brains, I might not have done so poorly in Spanish.
But you're not dumb. You just might have had a bad teacher.
I guess so. So who do you admire the most?
Well, my mom always encouraged me. She said I could do anything in life.
So she's the one you admire the most?
Well, no. Actually, I'd choose the people who started the internet. It's an amazing creation.
Yeah. And all of our gadgets depend on it.
Also, you and I wouldn't have become friends if they hadn't invented the internet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hi, Amanda. Good to see you. Good morning. Oh, how nice. So we are doing page 82. Okay, Amanda. So here we have the answers to the exercise. If you want, you can take notes. All right. So this is review day 1. Okay. All right, people. Any questions? No? Is everything okay? So let me just show Amanda so she has a chance to copy the answers. So they asked 1,000 people who they admired the most. Right. If they had asked me the question, I would have said that too. He must have been really smart. Yes, his grandfather. She said I could do anything in life. Her mother. And also, you and I wouldn't have become friends if they hadn't invented the internet. This is the third conditional, right? And as you can see, Maria is talking to Alan. Maria is from Rio and Alan is from Canada. Okay, so this is it. Is it done? Okay. Ouch. So let me minimize here. All right, guys. So this page is done. Let me go now to our review. Okay, guys. So let me just minimize here. And I'll take you back to our page here on Google Classroom. Let me show you that. Okay, as you can see, this is our page on Google Classroom. So today we are doing our review day 1. I posted here on Google Classroom some exercises about the topics from units 10, 11, and 12, okay? And then on July 1st, next class, we're going to do our review day 2. And then next week is the test. And then that's it, okay? All right. So now let's do our first part of the review. I'm going to show you a presentation, okay, so we can conclude our first part, okay? Let me just open the file here, just a second. Wait a minute. Let me get it here. I'll just get the file here, okay, guys? Just a second. Okay. So we are going to do some exercises to review units 10, 11, and 12, okay? So let me just oh no, somebody crashed. Oh my God. Okay. All right, people. Can you see that? This is our unit 10. Let me see who crashed. No, I guess nobody from here. So while we are here, let me try to take a picture before somebody crashes. Okay, let me try to take a picture here. And let me save this picture because the picture confirms your attendance. Okay, guys, just a second. Let me just save this picture. I'm saving here quickly so we can confirm your attendance. Okay, attendance confirmed. All right, people, so this is some content from Unit 10. All right, can everybody see that? Good. So we are going to rewrite the underlined sentences using might have, must have, or couldn't have. So unit 10 was all about making deductions about the past, okay? So let's see the first one. I guess it was a movie prop. I'm not really sure. So when I say I'm not really sure, what should I use? Might have, must have, or couldn't have? Might have, okay? That's the best option. So I'm going to write it down here because the line is too close to the sentence. So it might have been a movie prop. Okay. A movie prop is usually an object that they use to make movies. They use in the movie scene, something that is fake, right? Just they just use it to make the movie. All right. So it might have been a movie prop. All right, people. Okay, Jayane. Okay. All right. Amanda, Nayara, Jonathan, Sarah. All right, people. Okay. It might have been a movie prop. Okay. Now let's try to do the next one. Look at the difference. I'm sure it was my sister on the phone. I know her voice very well. So which one should I use? When I'm sure about something, which one is best? Must have. Very good. So I should say here, it must have been my sister on the phone. Okay. I know her voice. You can even complete. All right. Okay. It must have been my sister on the phone. I know her voice very well. Okay. Next one. It's not possible that you saw Colin's car. His red car. His car is red, or his is red. And that one was brown. Okay. So when something is not possible, what do we say? Couldn't have. Okay, good. It couldn't have been. Okay, so let's put it this way. It couldn't have been. All right, people. So you see, each one we use for a different situation. Okay, it couldn't have been Colin's car. Or you couldn't have seen, or it couldn't have been Colin's car. His is red. That one was brown. You can even copy that. Okay. All right. Next one. Okay. The plane landed on time. I'm positive because I saw it. So if you are positive, you are absolutely sure. So you have to use must have. So the plane must have landed on time. Okay. I'm positive. Sorry, guys. I saw it. Now, guys, do number 19 and 20. Go ahead. Or the last two questions. Let me time you for that. I'll give you 2 minutes to do the final two sentences. Okay? Go ahead. Okay, time's up. So, what did you put here? It's not possible that Isabel opened the door. She didn't have the key. What did you put there? Jaiane, Amanda. Come on. If you don't want to say, you can write on the chat. Come on, guys. I'm waiting for you. Here we have a similar sentence. Look, it's not possible that you saw Colin's car, so it couldn't have been Colin's car. So when something is not possible, we use couldn't have. So here, it's not possible that Isabel opened the door. So we need to say Isabel couldn't have opened. Okay. Couldn't have opened the door. So it's impossible for her to have opened the door. Impossible. So Isabel couldn't have opened the door. She didn't have the key. Okay. Or she didn't have a key. Okay. Now the second one. Now here, it's possible that the sculpture in front of the museum was by an Italian. I really am not sure. So here I'm not sure. When I'm not sure, which one should I use? Look, the first one. We use might, okay? When I'm not sure about something in the past, I use might. So here, the same. It's possible that the sculpture in front of the museum was by an Italian. I really am not sure. So the sculpture in front of the museum now I put the possibility might be, that is the subject, okay, might have been, okay, because here it's in the past. Can you see that, guys? So the sculpture, I'm sorry, guys, the sculpture in front of the museum might have been by an Italian. By an Italian. I really am not sure. Okay, now you put here, I really am not sure. Okay, guys, so how do you know that? How do you know when to use might or couldn't have, might have, or must have? It depends on your level of certainty, okay? So here, first of all, you have to define the subject of the sentence. So let's see here. In the first one, the subject is it, okay? I guess, who's that? Oh, Sarah, okay. Of course, we have I, okay? But then I guess it was a movie prop. Actually, the subject is I, but I'm talking about something that is a movie prop. So I guess it was a movie prop. I'm really not sure. So it, look here, okay? It might, I have to use now this verb tense, have been, because I'm talking about a deduction about something in the past. I don't know. I'm making a deduction. Okay, so it might have been a movie prop. I don't know. Might have been. Okay, I'm not sure. When I'm not sure, then I use might. And if it's in the past, I have to use this structure we call present perfect. Okay, it might have been a movie prop. All right, people. Next one. I'm sure it was my sister on the phone. So again, here I have the indication of it. Look. Okay, so here, look. So here, when I make the sentence, I'm going to start with this. It. Now, the idea to show me the modal I'm going to use, here, look, I'm not sure, so might, all right? I'm really not sure. So if I'm saying that I'm really not sure, then I'm going to use might. Okay, so if I'm not sure, then I have to use might. Okay, now here, I'm sure. I'm sure, then I have to use must. Okay, it must. Now, the time. I'm talking about the past. I guess it was. Okay, if I'm talking about the past, I have to transform my guess or my imagining in the present perfect. So have been, have been, have been. Okay? So if I'm talking about the past and I'm making a deduction, I have to use the modal plus present perfect. So here, it must have been, okay? So it must have been my sister on the phone. And then the rest you copy. Now here, look, 17. It's not possible that you saw Colin's car. His is red. Now here, I changed a little bit. Here, the right way would be, instead of using it, because I put it based on this, okay? And it's not possible, I put couldn't, okay? When something is not possible, we say couldn't have, okay? So it couldn't have been Colin's car. It's okay too. But I can also say, in this case, I could also have said, guys, you couldn't have seen. This is the best option here, okay, guys? Instead of using this, I should have put you couldn't have seen. Okay, here. You couldn't have seen Colin's car. And then the other one, just copy. Because here I'm talking about you and saw. Okay, you saw. You saw Colin's car. So here I should have said you couldn't have, and then the verb saw in the past becomes seen. Okay, so you couldn't have seen Colin's car. It's impossible. So you couldn't have seen. Okay, guys, in this situation here, his is red. Now, number 18, the plane landed on time. I'm positive because I saw it. So now the situation here is positive. So if I'm positive, I'm talking about must. So the plane is the subject. The plane must have landed on time. I just need to put must have and the verb. Of course, the verb in the past participle, okay? The plane must have landed on time, okay? Now, number 19. It's not possible that Isabel, this is the subject, the verb, opened. Isabel opened the door. This is the sentence. So I have to use Isabel as the subject, okay? Isabel couldn't have opened the door. She didn't have a key. Okay, guys, I get the subject, Isabel, and I put here. Then I get couldn't have, and I put here. And then I get the verb, and I put here. All right, people. Here, I put the same. It was a movie prop. Remember here, it was a movie prop. It, I put here. Then I get, I'm not sure, okay? So I put might have, and I put here. And then I get the verb to be in the past participle that I put here, okay? Look, it was my sister. It was my sister. I get it, and I put here. Then I know her voice very well, I'm sure. So must have, I put here. Then I get was, verb to be. I change for past participle. Then I put here. It must have been my sister-in-law, okay? All right, people. This is how we do it. Now, number 20. It's impossible that the sculpture in front of the museum was by an Italian. So what is the subject? The sculpture in front of the museum. This is the subject. What is the verb? Was. This is the verb. Okay. So I get the sculpture in front of the museum and I put here. Then what is the modal? The modal I have to see. Was I sure? No, I really am not sure. Look, I know. I'm not sure. So if I'm not sure, I have to use might have. So I have to put might have here. So the sculpture in front of the museum might have. What is the verb? To be. So being. Okay? So I have the verb and I put here. So the sculpture in front of the museum might have been by an Italian. I really am not sure. Okay, guys. Yes? Okay? You got it? Got the bisou? Yes or no? Okay, is it better now? Okay, it's better when you find the subject and then you go one by one and then you can do it better. Okay, I will send some exercises for you to do about this, just like this one. Okay, it's easier. Take a picture. I will save this, but it's nice for you to take a picture of this one. Okay. Can I clear my annotations? Yep. Okay, let me get another one. Just a moment. Now, guys, let's go to Unit 11. Instead of going to Unit 11, let me do one more about these deductions in the past. I think it's better. Ouch. Probably I won't be able to open this. Let me see here, just a second. And then on Thursday, we do 11 and 12. I think it's better. I'm opening here, guys, the best models of deduction exercise. So you feel better here. I think it's better for you to do. Okay, guys, can you see this? So here it says best modal verbs of deduction, okay? Because I know that you may not have time to do this at home. So look, she must have gone out. When we say that, we have strong evidence, okay? When I say I might have made a mistake, there is a possibility that I made a mistake, but I'm not sure, okay? He can't have been there. It's impossible, okay? Here they bring two more examples using should. You should have apologized. I'm making a criticism. You shouldn't have said that. I'm making another criticism. So fill in the gaps. Use must have, might have, or even can't have. Okay. Instead of using could, they're putting here can't, but it's the same. Okay. Look at the first one. Can you see that, guys? Look, she studied really hard. She passed all her exams with excellent grades. So, what should we put here? If she passed all her exams, what is the deduction that we make? Of course, she must have studied really hard. Okay. All right. Okay, guys, so this is nice because they already give the verb. We just have to put the modal verb, okay? So she must have studied really hard, okay? Now, number two, you shouted at him. He will never forgive you. Here in this one, I would use this one here, a criticism. You shouldn't have shouted at him. He will never forgive him. Okay. You shouldn't have shouted at him. He'll never forgive you. I think this one here, it doesn't um, have here in the instructions, but it matches and I think it fits better. Try to do the third one, guys. Here, we can say he must have arrived by now. It's only a 20-minute journey. Or if he hasn't arrived, we can say he should have arrived by now if the person hasn't arrived yet. So we are kind of making a comment, like a worried comment. We could say, oh, he should have arrived by now, okay? I think this one makes more sense. He should have arrived by now. It's only a 20-minute journey, okay? Now, number 4. The concert was fantastic. What do you think? Here you have a possibility. You should have come. Probably the person missed the concert, right? You didn't go to the concert, and your friend is telling you, oh, you should have come. What a shame. You missed the concert. It's not so correct to say you must have come. It doesn't make much sense. You must have come. No, you should have come is better. Okay. You should have come makes more sense here. We make deductions with must have when we draw conclusions, right? This is the best idea. Let's do only number 5, okay, guys? And then I will send this for you to do at home, okay? Number 5, the boss is in a terrible mood. The meeting as can't have been good. Okay. So then you are drawing conclusions, but in a negative way. The meeting can't have been good. Okay. So the boss is in a terrible mood. The meeting can't have been good. Okay, so we are making comments about a past situation. All right, people. So take a picture and then I will send this worksheet for you to practice at home. All right, let me save this too. And let me clear. Okay. This is really nice, guys. Once you start doing, you you understand and then you get the heck of it. It's really good. Okay. So let me just minimize this and take you back to our page on Google Classroom. So today, guys, we reviewed, we did page 82, okay? And then we reviewed mostly Unit 10. On Thursday, we will finish the review and we will do Units 11 and 12. And then that's the end of our preparation for our test. Okay, guys, here I posted the contents for you to take a look. The third conditional, okay, and reported speech exercises for you to start studying. All right, guys. So thank you very much for coming. Thank you, Jayane. Thank you, Nayara, Amanda, Jonatas, Sarinha, everybody else who was here today. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jayane. Please, guys, if you have to replace anything, guys, don't forget, watch the videos, okay? And do the exercises on the book. Send me a picture so you can clear your absences. Jonatas, don't forget, okay? Stay a little bit more. We need to talk. Thank you, Amandinha. See you. See you on Thursday, okay? Don't forget. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.